Hello and welcome back to the Alteryx Weekly Challenge. For me, Nick Bignell. This is challenge number 149, and we're looking at a market overlap. So we have a retailer who wants to expand and is looking at a number of different new locations and wants to understand how much those new locations overlap with their current location. Okay, so if we have a look at the start file, what we have here is so we have some new proposed locations. Looks like in the Denver area. Then we have the current location of the store, and then by the looks of it, we have a list of customers and longitude and latitude. Okay, all right. So let's have a look first at I'm trying to work out what we want to have a look at first. So let's I'll tell you what, let's have a look at this information. I'm just going to union this with this and then bring in a browse. This will tell us what we're looking at. Okay, so if we then just make this a street map and see here that we've got this green, which is the original one, that's this one here, and then these other proposed sites. Okay, so this is the overlap that we're looking for each one. Okay, as a percentage. Okay, all right. What we've got to achieve, so we've got to get a percentage against each of the addresses and another percentage for the customers. So that one must be area. Yes, so percentage of overlap, and then this one is the number of customers. Okay, right. Okay, now let's just get rid of that. Don't need that. That's just for investigating purposes. So let's go to spatial, and we just want to match these, I think. Yeah, so we bring in the target, and we bring in the universe, which basically means the thing you're going to check it against, and we just want to see where it intersects, and that will give us them on the same row. So it's kind of like a join in these tools here. Okay, so now that we have that in place, we can then look to see about the overlap. So you can do that with this spatial process. You can see here it's got an overlap section. Now I want to we want to create a distinct number for the overlap. So we don't want to combine the objects, we don't want to cut one from the other. I suppose we could cut one from the other. No, because we want to know what this is compared to this. So then therefore we want we want to cut the original one, so that's this spatial object trade area. It's come from the universe, and we want to it doesn't matter which way around we do it. Let's take it from here. So we get the 2. Okay, let's run that, and that should give us a third spatial object, which is this one, which is basically the difference between the two. Now if we do one, take that away from that in terms of area, then that should give us that'll give us the percentage of coverage. Now how do we work out the area? Then we use the spatial info. We can use area, we can do square miles, and I think, but we want the original trade, so that's the spatial trade area. Okay, and we just run that, and that should give us, so it gives us a square mile for that original trade area, the one that you're still running on. And now we need to know what the area for each of these is. So if we bring in another one, and this time we choose that last spatial object and then square miles, and that should give us a number. Yeah, here we go. So we got a smaller number to cover that. So then if we bring in a formula tool, and we'll just call it, what do they call it here? PCT something or other. PCT overlap. Okay. So we call it PCT overlap, and it's simple take the last area that we have and divide it by the first one, which was the total size, and then times by 100 to give us a percentage. Let's just make this a double, and then that should stick a browser here to give us the results that we're looking for. So here we've got 51, 24, 7, 17, 2, and here we've got 51, 24, 7, 17, 2. Nice. Okay, so that's part 1 done. Nice, we got that. Could just tidy it up so we get the exact information. Let's see if we do that. Do we want the area? I don't think it, yeah, we have the address, so let's just get rid of everything except for the first and last, and then we've got it. There you go. Oh, look at the right one. There we go. Both match nicely. Okay, so let's have a look at the customers then. So here we have a latitude and longitude of each customer. So first of all, we need to actually create that as a spatial object or a point, and it's already worked it out. Now the latitude and longitude were millions, and there's a hint here saying when joining, check the answers don't join on double or float. So if we look here, we've got integers. Okay, so that should then give us a point for each one. I think if we bring in a browser, we'll be able to see that. There you go, and we've got this distribution of customers around the Colorado, Denver area, and then therefore let's see how that matches with each of the new stores. That's what we want to match it with. So if we bring that target on that side, and then we bring in the new stores into the universe, what it will do is give us all those that are intersect and match. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, so we now have those matching. What we can then do is simply group by the address, and then we can just count the record ID. So we count that. That'll give us the number of, yeah, here we go. So we got the number of customers in each of these areas. Now we need the total for the whole thing. We don't want it from there. We want it from, doesn't really matter, but that'll do here. And again, we're just wanting to basically just count the total, and then we can then just append that to each of the other records. And that will then give us the ability to create this percentage formula, which is again PCT customer overlap. And here we were looking for the count divided by the total count times 100. Again, make that a double here, and we'll just get rid of the fields we don't need anymore. Just the count this, and we just want those two. Hopefully we should have, so 2632.256, 2632.2.56. There you go. Nice match there. Perfect. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.